This is Pastor Joe Sackett, but we're going to just call myself Joe today because I'm a child of God and I'm not in any way, shape, or form much of a right now. So, this is not going to be easy for me to do, but I'm going to show you that the worst alcoholic or drug addict can, with faith, recover. Not just once, but more than once. You're going to see me in shape you haven't seen me in before. It might make you cry, and you know what? It'll make me cry too. But we're going to start it this morning, right now. So over the next 72 hours, I'm going to go from the worst drunk I've ever been on to no alcohol in my system at all. There's going to be small amounts of it put in me to keep the shakes and the anxiety, and yes, you have to do that because you can die if you don't. So for those of you who were never a drug addict or an alcoholic, I will explain to you what it feels like and what I've been going through. When you don't have any money, which I do now, I have a little bit to do this, to get done through this, but when you don't have any money and you run out of booze and you're a bad alcoholic, what happens is you start shaking and getting anxiety, and it's not fake, it's not false. You can die from that. And imagine if you were taken up against your will into an airplane and stuck in the doorway of the airplane and they were about to kick you out with no parachute. That feeling, kind of panic, that kind of fear, if you're a bad alcoholic, that's what happens to you every time you go a few hours without a drink. So the way to beat it is not just to say, nope, I'm never going to touch it again, because that's going to come back. And so what are you fixing that with? The way to fix it, it's called harms reduction. It's the one way that I've ever found besides, instead of AA. CR worked well for me, but I used harms reduction when I was going to CR. What it means is you figure out how much you drink or use or whatever your drug is. Mine's alcohol, so say I drink 30 beers a day. Well, the first day from quitting, I'll cut it down to about 20. That doesn't seem like you're quitting, does it? But you're telling your body, I don't need as much. It takes about 4 or 5 days for you to tell your body you don't need as much, and then finally you can just step away from it. This is the hardest. Anybody who is a self-deceiver, it doesn't work. But it has worked for me about 5 or 6 times, and this time it has to. Number one, Jesus is coming back soon, and I still got work to do. I can't preach the Word of God drunk. I can't love people the right way drunk. Can't pay my bills, can't live my life, can't do nothing drunk. So, walk with me through it. Pray with me over it, because I need it. I need the help. I need the prayer. But you watch. God is mighty, and He's still with me because I'm breathing. I'm alive, and I'm moving this morning. Got both arms and legs, and I'm not dead. Here's a Pensacola morning sky. Love you. We'll get back to you later. Yeshua with you.